Now, Social Security understands when the system was set up that not every spouse is going to work. Some spouses stay home to take care of the kids, some spouses can't go to work, and some spouses work in jobs that are lower paying. And so in that instance, Social Security set up a system called spousal benefits, meaning if you're a spouse who hasn't worked or doesn't have a high Social Security record, meaning you're not going to get a high Social Security payment, you have the opportunity to take Social Security benefits based on your spouse. Now, how it works is this. The spouse with the highest earning record has to be on Social Security, so they have to be 62 years or older. Now, the spouse who is claiming spousal benefits must be 62 years or older. Now, how you go about doing this or how you go about calculating this is take the Social Security statement from the highest earning spouse, okay, and take the Social Security statement from the lower earning spouse, and then take the two figures at what age you want to take Social Security. So let's give a good example. Let's say, and I'm going to use all round numbers. Let's say you're the higher earning spouse, and at 67, your Social Security would be $2,000. And let's say your spouse stayed home with the children or just because you couldn't work, and that person's Social Security is $500 at 67. Again, just using round numbers. Well, the spouse with the lower earning Social Security check can actually claim benefits off the higher earner's Social Security check up to 50%, so up to $1,000. So here's how it works. If the higher earner is 67 and taking benefits, taking that $2,000, and the lesser earner is 62 years or older, they're allowed to claim spousal benefits. Now, if the lesser earner claims spousal benefits at 62, you will get 32% of the $2,000 of the higher earner's Social Security, okay? If you claim at your full retirement age, if the lower earner claims at their full retirement age, they'll get 50% of the higher earner's Social Security benefits. So, for example, if the higher earner's getting $2,000 and the lower earner's getting $500 and the lower earner waits to full retirement age, they would get 50% or $1,000 of the higher earner's Social Security or spousal benefit. So you just want to make sure when you're claiming Social Security that you're looking at all the different avenues, especially spousal benefits. Now, spousal benefits also will help individuals who are married and they have large gaps in their age, maybe 10, 15 years. So let's say that, your spouse is you're 67, but your spouse is 57. Well, you start taking Social Security at 67 and your spouse decides to claim your Social Security at 62, so they're getting 32% of your higher benefit, but they're letting their Social Security go to 70, and then at 70, they claim their full retirement benefit plus 24% more, because you remember at 70, you get 124% of your benefit. So there's a lot of different avenues that you can look at. All right, let's talk about survivor's benefits or widow's benefits when it comes to your Social Security. Now, using the same example that we used before with spousal benefits, let's say that you get $2,000 a month in Social Security and your spouse gets $1,000 a month in Social Security. When one of you passes away, the person who is left gets the higher of the two Social Security. So if I'm getting $2,000 a month and my wife's getting $1,000 a month and I pass away, her $1,000 goes away and she gets my $2,000 a month in Social Security. That's what they call a spouse or a survivor's benefit or a widow's benefit. Now, that's if someone passes away. Let's talk about if you're divorced. If you were married to someone for longer than 10 years, you have the right to claim Social Security based on their earnings record if it's going to be better for you than your own earnings record. And so that's something that a lot of my divorced clients don't even realize. Now, there are some stipulations that you can't be remarried. So if you divorce somebody and then you remarried, you're not allowed to claim off the divorced a spouse if you're still married to the current spouse, okay? Now, if the current spouse passes away and you have been divorced from someone else for longer than 10 years, you can claim Social Security benefits off the divorced spouse. You just want to make sure you're doing what's in your best interest, okay?